Hey guys, Ken from Veteran Screen Printing. Today is vlog number 2. We got a lot in store for you guys today of everything that we have to do. Today the full-time job is going to be kind of easy and should be done pretty early. But we do have a lot of time that we have to get on the press and a lot of orders to get out as well. We got to ship out a whole bunch as well because yesterday was President's Day. Even though I worked, everything else was closed. So before we get going, let's roll the intro. Alright guys, so today, like I was saying, we have a lot going on. We have a whole bunch of shirts and hoodies to ship out. So as soon as I get back from work today, I will be getting on stamps.com, printing the shipping labels out, and getting those out to the customers. So yeah, we use stamps.com. Found that to be the easiest when shipping out to the customers. Have tracking, everything, for a reasonable price. On top of that, also is we print our logo on the poly mailers, and we use the NASDAR ink. We got this idea from one over at Liberty Design or Graphics out of Texas. He has YouTube. I'll put his link, to his channel below. But we got this idea from him, and flawless, works perfect. All the shirts that are going through the mail, and then even on boxes, we'll print our logo. But what's really cool is, when it's going through the mail, everybody gets to see, hey, Veteran Screen Printing, and that does, might, spark some interest in somebody, and they might, put an order in or reach out to us and see what we can do for them. So it works out pretty cool in our favor with that. So we have to do that. We have, we also have to burn some screens today. We have to print some film out, but before we can actually print some film out, we have to purge the lines on the Epson 1430, which I hate doing. Every time I do it, I get ink on me. Even though I put gloves on, for some reason, I always find a way to get ink on me. It's never ending story with that printer. I wish there was an easier way. I wish I didn't have to purge the lines every single time. And I don't have to purge them every single time, but it's, probably once a week I'd have to purge a line. Mainly my black and blue. I don't know why those two lines always look like the ink is falling back into the, our big containment. So I gotta purge the lines. I gotta do that. Print the film, burn some screens, coat some screens. I don't like coating the screens and then leaving them in the dry box. I like to coat them and then dry them, and then once I dry them, I'll burn the screens. That's how I like doing it. I always found it to work a lot better if I do it that way. I've tried to do it in the past, and for some godly reason, I can never, ever get the design to wash out. Or, flip side is everything washes out. So I quit doing it that way. I rather just, coat the screens, dry them. With that dry box that I have with the heat gun, it dries in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on out, or if it's really cold, you know, it might take a little bit longer, but never over an hour. And also it depends on how many I'm actually coating as well. Off the top of my head, I got at least 4 screens, maybe 5 screens to coat. I'm still waiting on my shirts from Sofie. I'm going to check the tracking number on those, as well as I should order some more ink, CISS ink from eBay for the Epson printer, because if you remember last video, I was running a little bit low. The ink does last a long time, and you know, matter of fact, I think I do still got a little bit of ink that I can put in there to tide me over, but might as well order it now so I don't have, you know, no ink when I need it. So I like try to keep it stocked up, you know. So, but throughout the day, you know, for work, it'll be an easy day. I have to go do a safety orientation for one of my sites that I service on a regular basis. It's once a year. I already have a badge, but every year I got to go through their safety protocols. Then I got to go help a good buddy of mine, which is also a service technician, pull some underground on a system for some condominiums. We took over a system and has the wrong type of wires, so gotta go pull that. And that's pretty much it for the day. And then we can get on this press and get some orders done and get these, you know, orders shipped out to the customers and everything good. You know, I'm gonna be putting up some more unit t-shirts on the website as well, so I gotta do some mock-ups. But we'll see how far we get going today, and we'll bring you guys along with it. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so finished up the safety meeting, just arrived at our second location, which is to pull this underground. So I'm going to get started on this, and hopefully by the time we get done, hopefully it'll be kind of early, get home, and we'll get these packages shipped out, like I said before. And once we ship those out, we'll start purging this line so you guys can see actually if you guys are having trouble printing your film on the Epson 1430, what you actually have to do, besides doing head cleaning, you also have to purge the lines. I found this pretty much across the board. Everybody has to do it, even my buddies that have their 1430s. So let's get this going, and so we can get home and start printing. All right, so got home, and as soon as I walked in the door, of course, wife said, "You have to go get your daughter from school." So I'm on my way to go get my daughter from school. And then when I get back, then we can start shipping out the orders, drop them off. Then we have to purge the lines on the Epson. But before I do that, I'll coat the screens, purge the lines on Epson, print the film out. Time I get done with all that drama, then the screens should be dry, burn them, hopefully let them sit in the sun a little bit so they can even post harden, and then we can start printing whatever we got remaining. And then later tonight, whatever I got printed, I'll even get those ready for shipping as well. And we'll go from there. Or maybe I could just, you know, get all the orders that I get done today and get them ready for shipping too. One big bulk shipping journey for the wife tomorrow, because she can drop them off since I'm doing this for her. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit, and and we'll go from there. Alright, so finally made it back, picked up the kids. I forgot that I did not degrease these screens, so I'm going to degrease them now, put them in the dryer, and then start purging the lines on the Epson, print the film. And I go to Walmart for my degreaser. It's called Purple Power. If it's a degreaser, it'll work. Dilute it down a little bit. Spray it down with just regular hose. And I just spray both sides. Make sure it gets it, nice and good. It's gonna wash down a little bit. I let it sit there for a second, and then I just spray it using the shower method. And other than that, I'm going to wash out. Like I said, I got about 4 or 5 screens that I need to do. Let them dry, and then we'll head over and we'll start purging the lines on the Epson 1430 and get ready to print the film. While that's doing that, what I can also do is come out here, coat the screens. They should be dry by then, and we'll get those going, burn them. Got a customer that needs to come over, pick up some garments, and yeah, so we got a full day set up that we got to get going. So so we're gonna start purging these lines, and so you have to take off the little nozzle piece from inside right here. It's hard to see inside of it. Then you just take a little, like, kind of like a medicine, and then you just pull up. And as you can tell, not a lot of ink came out, and but a lot of air bubbles, and that's what I mean by trying to purge the system. Went to go print film yesterday, and you know, one worked out really well, and then the next one, you know, didn't. And so this tells me I gotta, you know, purge the lines. So I do this for a little bit to every single one of them, and then from there we just finish. Of course, everybody's calling me. All right, screens are definitely dry now. So we're gonna get these coated and back in the drying box so we can start printing. Hopefully we can get going here pretty soon. I don't know how much time the sun's gonna be up for, but we will get what we can get done ASAP. Alright, so got the screens coated. Gonna do some cleaning of the couple screens and get those washed out while I'm waiting for those to dry. They ain't gonna take that much longer. So let's get this washing done. Alright guys, so I burnt about 4 screens. The other 2 were not dry yet, so we'll burn those probably tomorrow. I'm just going to get started. I already had a couple screens that were already ready from the orders that we have. So I'm going to get started on those screens that are already dry. The ones that I just burnt are drying right now. They've been washed out. So we're going to get started on printing a couple. We're going to line up the screens right now, and we're going to get going right now. Alright guys, so it's already 7 o'clock. We are pretty much going to wrap up the printing tonight, and we're going to head in now and we're going to start printing off some shipping labels. I won't show you guys that because it has people's names and addresses on it, but I'll show you the end result of how many we actually are going to be shipping out. We did pretty well tonight. We finished one whole page and half of another one. So as of now, tomorrow we should be able to finish everything that has came in. We will have to order a couple garments. Those were last minute orders. So we're going to be placing an order tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. And we will be getting those in, and the next vlog for vlog number 3 of Journey of a Screen Printer is we're going to be actually printing the Navy order that we got. That they're deployed over to Africa right now, so we will be doing that one on vlog number 3. So if you guys want to see that, it is very, very cool. 2-color front, 3-color back, sleeve, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be awesome. But let's get in. Let's get the shipping going on this, and I'll show you guys and check back in with you guys once I get all the shipping done, and you get to see all the packages that we actually have shipped out for tomorrow. The wife will be taking those. So, all right, guys. Pretty much got everything packaged up, ready to ship out. Wife will be able to take them tomorrow. I still have to do some mock-ups. It's almost 9 p.m. I got to do some mock-ups, get them on the website for the unit t-shirts. And this is where a lot of the veterans will go pick up their unit shirts that they can no longer find or get because they're not around the military base that they served at. So we offer the unit t-shirts where they can go on the website and order them. If we had a DTG printer, this would be a hell of a lot easier, but we screen print every order that comes in. And this is just last week, guys. Take a look at this. Just tons and tons of orders are piling in, every week. On top of doing this, we also get orders from customers that need their personal stuff printed for. Right now we're going to get the Navy. The package just came in from Sophie, so we just got all the garments in, so we can start the Navy order that are deployed to Africa right On top of that, we're working with fire department, in Connecticut. We're in California, but we print for the fire department in Connecticut. So we're working on their charity shirt. The designing going to be starting here pretty soon. They just contacted us because we did them last year, so they're going to be they just contacted us and said let's get the ball rolling on this one as well. So I'm going to end up wrapping it up now before it gets too late, and I'll probably do some editing tomorrow. For the rest of the night, I'm going to try to get these mock-ups done, get them on the website, and start tomorrow fresh and early back at work. So be safe. Have a good night.